This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. I'm a piano player. I'm someone who needs a shave and needs to take a shower. The one and only ape father in the house. Wow! I was just talking to Dave out in California. He's the bodyguard. It's amazing. This guy actually drives and protects celebrities. Like Jerry Seinfeld. Everybody's crazy, man. He's a really cool guy, cool ape. And we were just having a discussion. You know, a lot of apes ask me this question. Okay, they say, ape father, if there are no more real shares left, I keep getting this over and over again, right? How come Fidelity, if you go and buy, say, 10 or 20 shares today, they'll give it to you? And that same rule applies on all the exchanges, right? Excuse me. So let me answer that question for all the apes. It's very simple, and it is a genius of Mr. Ken Griffin. And I'm going to tell you, I figured out why this guy deals with all the exchanges. He's got them all in his back pocket, not only for just payment for order flow. See, the real shares of AMC, which is 513 million shares, is divided between all these different exchanges. Obviously, 513 million shares of AMC is not being held by one brokerage, which is what I want. That is my goal. And if you would listen to me, we would have the MOAS, but let's put that aside for a second. Okay. 513 million shares of AMC is divided between TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity, Robinhood, all of them. You know what I mean? Webull, just to name a few. Charles Schwab. Then you got those other ones, that everyone's promoting online. I don't know, Moo, all these crazy other things. Whatever. It could be all over the place. Some people buy on Cash App. It's everywhere. Okay. So the thing is, this is the thing, okay? Synthetics technically don't exist, fake shares. It's like they exist in the sense that they're promissory notes and they're actually used to manipulate the stock down, but they're not reported. Okay, that guy Tony De Niro, I break his chops all the time. I say his name should be Tony Manero from Saturday Night Fever. He keeps saying this over and over. He must put this in every single video I put out. He's like, ape father, fake shares and real shares are the same to the DTCC. Let me tell you why I disagree with you, Tony. Okay, and I'm going to get to my point right now. So in my opinion, if it was all the same to the DTCC, right, they would want Citadel Connect to tell them exactly how many synthetics they have. Why is it a big secret? That's why there's all this corruption. It's like everybody's in on it. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's like we don't know who we could trust, right? If it was as simple as what Tony De Niro says, that it's all the same, real shares are the same as the fake shares, then, Citadel would report it. They say, look, I'm dealing with 100 billion synthetics. Okay, why is it this big secret? Why are there dark pools, like on all this stuff and all these, places where all this corruption is going on? I'm going to explain. Okay, so this is the genius of Ken Griffin. I just figured it out today. I want you to know. So all of AMC's real shares are all divided, like I said, on all the different exchanges. So that's why they could keep technically selling you fake shares. Because let's say, for example, on Fidelity, they only have 50 million shares of AMC. Right? Then on Webull, they got 50 million shares. Then on Robinhood, they got 200 million shares. In other words, it's all mixed up. You follow me? So that's why the only time an exchange is going to have a problem is if they're holding the whole 513 million shares. Are you starting to see where I'm going with this? Like, let's say every ape listened to me, okay? And every single ape transferred to Fidelity. Now, Fidelity will now possess all of the AMC real shares. They'll have 513 million shares that they will possess, right? Okay. How are they going to issue you shares at that point? That's jail time, baby. They're going to lose everything. They're going to lose their whole company. They'll all be behind bars because they possess 513 million real shares. But because it's divided, do you see what I'm trying to say? It's divided between all these different exchanges. They could just be like, look, like Robinhood, for instance. I only have 100 million AMC shares. So, of course, I could keep, issuing more shares. That's the game. And none of it is reported. None of the fake shares are being reported to the DTCC, Tony De Niro. Don't you see? They're not reporting it. Okay, so that's the game. So what you're not understanding is this. This is what not Tony De Niro's not understanding. Teddy Zane is not understanding. No AMC YouTuber is understanding. Here's what's going to cause the Moaz. Are you ready for the answer? Are you ready to get psyched up? We need one exchange, but that exchange, that brokerage exchange has to be someone we trust. Okay, not Robin Hood, that's, licking Ken Griffin's ball sack, okay? We need somebody we could trust. Fidelity, okay? Every ape needs to switch to Fidelity. So now let me tell you what's going to happen. Fidelity will then control all the real shares of AMC. 513 million shares. Now, they can't issue them. How are they going to issue you new shares? Fidelity is going to cut everybody off at that point. They're going to say, sorry guys, AMC is sold out and I cannot issue you new shares. So now what's going to wind up happening is this. People are either going to do one or two things, okay? They're going to start buying on other exchanges because Fidelity is not going to sell you nothing because they're controlling all the real shares, right? Now, here's how you get the ticket to ride for the Moaz. You buy the other exchanges, you try to transfer them over to Fidelity. Fidelity can't accept it no more. Because why? Because they control the whole 513 million shares. So now you caught every exchange with their pants down if they're still going to sell you shares. Robinhood's going to have to explain themselves. Webull is going to have to explain themselves. Charles Schwab, all of them, okay? E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, they're going to have to explain why they're still making you buy AMC when Fidelity has 513 million shares. And then you know what's going to happen? Chaos, baby. Chaos. Now they're going to be screwed. They're going to have to be like, they're going to have to go to the SEC and explain themselves. It's going to cause the Moaz. He's like, you guys don't listen to me. If every ape would listen to me, we would have the Moaz already. All of us would be driving on Rodeo Drive with Lamborghinis right now, partying. Okay? But it's like you just don't listen. Okay? You're stubborn. Like they say Sicilians. Siciliano, baby, we're the most stubborn Italians. That's how you are. Switch to Fidelity and we will have the Moaz. Share my videos. Pump up every ape. Tell them this. We need one exchange that we could trust. Fidelity to hold all the real shares of AMC. And then we got them by the balls, baby. We got everybody. And there's nothing that no one's going to be able to do to stop us at that point. Not Gary Gensler, not the SEC, not the DTCC, not FINRA, not Ken Griffin. We're going to be the champions of the world, baby. That's the ticket to ride to Pluto.